The main concern all new parents have during their baby's first days of life is my newborn baby having enough food? One of the ways we have to find out about this, but not the only one, is to know how much weight they are gaining. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. How much weight should they be gaining during the first year of life? So, what is it that we consider normal? Well, it depends, especially on how old the baby is, but also on what they weighed at birth and their body constitution. Just like adults, babies don't all weigh the same or gain weight just as quickly. Each baby is going to grow at their own pace. So, the numbers I'm going to give you are approximate. Let's start from the beginning. At the moment of birth, babies come swollen with fluid, since they have lived in a liquid environment for 9 months. During their first few days of life, they will deflate and lose all that fluid, so they are going to be losing weight. So the first thing you should know is that you shouldn't worry that your baby is losing weight during the first days of life, because absolutely all babies do that. However, to what extent is it normal for their weight to drop? Well, they shouldn't lose more than 10% of their birth weight. And in fact, if we get close to this number, we should really look into how the baby is being fed. There might be some problem with breastfeeding, for instance. If you want to calculate how much is 10% is, it's very simple. If you have their weight in grams, you just need to put a point before the last number. So let's say your baby was 3.5 kilos when they were born. We put the point here before the last zero, and then we have that 10% is 350 grams. And for how long is the baby going to lose weight? Well, we should see the numbers on the scale going up no later than the 5th day of life, in order to regain their birth weight by the time they are 7 to 14 days old. So to sum up, by the time they are 2 weeks old, they should weigh at least as much as they did when they were born. From here, they should gain at least about 20 grams per day, which is 140 grams per week. And they should continue until they are 6 weeks old. From 6 weeks to 4 months old, they will gain about 110 to 120 grams per week, which is between 440 and 880 per month. And you'll see that this rapid growth in the beginning gradually decreases. From 4 to 6 months, they gain between 85 and 140 grams per week, which is about 340 to 560 per month. And from 6 to 12 months, it will be around 40 to 85 grams per week, which is 120 to 340 per month. As you can see, these numbers are very variable and will depend on each baby. One tool us pediatricians use to know if they are growing well are the growth charts, which I want to talk about in another video. I'll leave it here as soon as I upload it, and in the meantime you can subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. In addition to weight, at each checkup we will assess the baby's overall condition and how everything is going with their feeding, whether they are having breast milk or infant formula. And with all that information, we will be able to determine if they are growing well. And as I told you in the beginning, weight is not the only way to know if your baby is well fed. If you want to learn a little trick to find out about this without using a scale, which is super useful for the first days of life, I recommend you watch this video here. You can also continue watching the Babies 101 playlist to learn everything you need to know about how to take care of your newborn baby, and you can support my work by subscribing to this channel. And if you happen to speak Spanish, I have many more videos in my Spanish channel, Doctora Di Pediatra. Sending you lots of love and see you soon.